guess we're gonna do another one just to show you guys.
Why are you hating on your brother, bro?
Bring in.
Guys, we're gonna go on Burnout truck again, so we can't go faster than 20 miles. We're gonna do Burnout with it.
That's his biggest hater.
We kind of took the engine out of the reboot to do a 20B, but I decided, you know, since we bought the drag car, the blue one, we're actually gonna put the 20B into that car, and we're just gonna put back a 13B. So we ended up selling this engine, so we're building a whole nother engine for it. We busted it out. We're just gonna put the same setup, different turbo, and we're gonna go. Realistically, it's gonna be built for like Burnout, right, John? But we're still gonna do a friendly like race.
Friendly. I said it. If you beat me, you can keep the first, and if I beat you, this is my truck.
This is worth more than the first gen. We given John the 13B throne for about a year, you know, and we're just gonna bust out the repo and knock him off again.
Oh, yes. You never, yo, the first gen has gone way faster than thing ever ran. So don't even come at me. It's special lens right now.
There we go. Q's got a lot of faith on this bed.
I'm good, bro. You know black people die first.
So we got he's got getting all the leaves out. You know, it's been sitting for a while. We don't want to leave that stuff on the track. We usually leave rust.
Yeah, and tools.
Like, yeah, and tools. So we got a couple things to do. Fuel cell, and other than that, that's the only thing that's different. Everything else is going back the same. Different turbo, better turbo, one that's not melted. And this is the Reboot 2.0. So same thing, you know, it's gonna have street ported plates, semi-peripheral, same manifold. We're not changing anything. It's pretty much a exact replica of what it was engine-wise. New bearings on the rotors, and what we did, we just side clearance them for high RPMs, and that's it. We're not gonna do nothing too crazy with it, and we're just gonna have fun. Do some burnouts, probably do some passes. You know, last time we were there, we did 12.0 at 14 pounds, which was making 400 horsepower. You know, so it's like nothing crazy. It wasn't even on a tire. But we have all the parts here, and we're gonna start putting it together. All right, we got the bung welded. So this is gonna be the turbo return. The old front cover, you know, we sold with the past engine. So, you know, again, we're redoing everything, but that's done. So on this rotor, we have all the side seals put. Now we just gotta get the Apex seal springs. We always use our classic Apex seals on our cars. These things are unbreakable. Highly recommend them. All right, we got the plate. Water seals are on. Pins are on. You ready?
You can't beat me with that little ass port. Not today, bro. Not
Need
today.
a John Port, Mochi Port.
Have to run like 80 pounds of boost.
Damn, man, I'm fucking hating on my little ports. We went a little bit smaller just for burnout purposes.
The Burnout truck, I forgot.
All right, middle plate's on. Last one. What are you guys doing?
Watching you do that.
We did it. The guys did a pretty good job getting it back together while working on customer cars. But right now, it's pretty much sitting as it was, with the exception that some stuff is painted or updated. So the intake is repainted, the water pump's repainted. We still gotta handle this hose that's like got a kink on it. New turbo, bigger hot side. So we're gonna wanna let it breathe a lot better. It seemed like it was the T4 was kind of small, so we have a T69 right now. Still the same radiator, spall fan. You know, we got the AN fittings. The harness I have to hook up, but we bought a brand new Turbo Smart. Nothing wrong with the last one, but we wanted to like update it with the new version. So this is their new water cool version from Turbo Smart, but we're now running the the water lines right now. We're gonna run them later. All right, so we're gonna redo this line that was kinked over here. So we're gonna put a straight fitting. Engine harness is hooked up. We just gotta put the air temp sensor and hook up the TPS. We had to redo this bottom line because it was leaking, so we changed that fitting. And we got spark plugs and oil coming for it. So we're getting pretty close. Now I'm gonna go work on the coil harness, and that should be it. I think the Repo is ready for this weekend. Here, Q.
Hold on. You see.
Alright guys, so the Repo is pretty much done. We just gotta put a coupler and some clamps. And John wants to take the first gen.
I'm trying to style it up, bro.
But he says it looks gay as fuck.
It just looks outdated. It looks like it's still from the 80s. So we're gonna bring it into the 2000s.
Okay, so these are the wheels it used to have on it. You know, the OGs. And he wants to like clean it up. So we still got to put the fronts on, but I don't know, they're too nice for the car. You know, usually this thing's ripping fenders out,
Well, now we're
blowing tires.
It's a year of the first gen, so we're gonna make this thing nice. And on top of that, I just bought a new project car, and I need parts from Mike, so I'm gonna trade him wheels for, so I don't have to use hovercraft anymore.
Hovercraft mode. So I know a lot of people wanted the first gen to get cleaned up, and
That's gonna be the new daily.
yeah, we're gonna turn this into a car again. Bare shell.
We're gonna save it for going to the junkyard.
Yeah.
So this,
So the story behind this is it's like LS owners, like rodeo, like guys that swap LSs into rotaries. They start them but never finish them. So this is one of those projects I got started and never finished.
yeah. So this is the plan, because it's missing so much shit, is basically to cage it, throw 2 seats in it, and that's it. So if I try to find every interior piece on it, I'm gonna be looking forever to spend thousands of dollars on it.
Yeah, and there's a couple companies that sell interior panels, aluminum plates and stuff like that. So we're gonna hit them up and see if they want to jump on board on the car.
The cage, we're trying to do the cage through Rob's company. It basically makes a pre-made cage. So basically, you just do is put it on, weld it, and you're done. So we're gonna get a cage for this car. We're gonna get a cage for Mike's FD, and we're gonna have a cage FDs.
We'll see. We got a little bit of everything here, like pieces here and there. So we should be able to make it into a roller pretty quickly. But I'm hyped for the first gen and the Repo. The Repo has some, you know, the Repo, I haven't driven it in a long time. All right, so first hit, the pipe coupler came off, so that's the only spot we don't have T-bolt clamps, so we're gonna have to find some T-bolt clamps to put there. So the Repo, we kind of decided to leave it at spring pressure. Yes, it's a fresh motor and it's actually making pretty good amount of power. So right now it's making 463, 358 torque. I'm pretty happy with what it has right now, given that it's brand new motor, brand new turbo, you know, everything's like fresh on it. This turbo's different, same intake, same piping, but we modified it a little bit. Instead of going from 3-inch to 4, now it's actually leaving the turbo at 4. So we should have like some gains with that, you know, less restrictions. We have the fuel cell on the back, still the same fuel pump, dash 10 return, 12 feed, Magna Fuel 750, and a 20-gallon cell to put some weight in the back. Everything's perfect, and it's ready for Florida. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna take the first gen also, and we're actually doing a suspension swap to GSLSE. I already had the rear, but we're doing the fronts now so we can put the nicer wheels on it. So John's getting frustrated changing these right now. We're gonna try to figure this out and get loaded and leave. And next part will be in Florida, you know, the way down to there. So we got the Repu and we got the first gen loaded on the trailer. We got a little problem with the trailer lights right now. The running lights aren't working, so I can't turn on the lights over here. But we got John got his new truck, and we're gonna test it out. And then on the other one, on my truck, we're got the single car, and we're gonna bring this car to Florida with us. So that car's a customer's car, so you know he shipped it from Florida, and since we're going down there, we might as well like bring it down. It's already ready. Everything's strapped up, everything's straight, and we're ready. You know, now it's the trip down.